Hey guys, it's Mr. MJ Fan 101 Alt here, doing a quick review of the Portal the Flash version, or Portal the Flash game. Um, so anyways, if you've played Valve's Portal, you'll immediately notice the similarities between this and Valve's version. I mean, it's literally like it's called Portal the Flash version. It's literally Portal, but a Flash game. Obviously, the levels aren't exactly the same. They got to be modified a little bit to work with a Flash game. With a Flash game format. So the levels aren't like exactly the same as the levels in the exact Portal game, but the premise is the same. You go around in different levels, and in those levels, you have to use your portals to get all the way to the end of the level, and it's always a test of your mind and skills, and in general, it's a puzzle game. That's exactly what it is. It's a puzzle game. And I found the puzzles in Portal the Flash version to be pretty difficult. I found myself doing better at Valve's game than the Flash version. So the Flash version definitely gets a plus for difficulty. At least, I mean, I'm not the best person with puzzles, but I found it very hard. Sorry, it's late at night and I'm a little tired. But I found Portal the Flash version to be very difficult, and that's definitely a plus. Unless you're like a god at puzzles, which I'm not, it'll take you a long time to beat Portal the Flash game, and I think I mentioned with Apple Shooter that it's a really good time waster. Portal the Flash game is a really good time waster. I'm sure if you're as good at puzzles as me, it'll probably take you a long time to beat this, and you'll probably waste a couple hours on it, and it's definitely worth it. Graphics and audio, as usual, I don't really care much for this. Music's good, sounds are good, they sound exactly like the Valve games sounds, and the graphics are average Flash game graphics. Are very simple, but you can understand what's going on the screen, you can understand the different environments. It looks very similar to the actual game, but again, in Flash game form. So I definitely give it a plus for that. So graphics and audio, all that's good. Gameplay, like I said, it's challenging, and it definitely gets my mind working, so I definitely have to give it a plus for gameplay. Because, again, I'm not good at puzzle games, but just a couple levels in, I found myself pretty challenged. So definitely gets a plus for challenge, and that's really all I can mention about this game. If anybody wants to watch a good video, just look up the rage quit for this game. It's hilarious. But this game can get pretty frustrating. I guess that's another thing. If you're not good at puzzles, this game can probably frustrate you because, especially once it gets into the later levels where the challenges get really difficult, I could see this really frustrating a person. I mean, I was getting frustrated just in some of the early levels, so it can be a frustrating game, but it's challenging. You know, you have to use your mind. It's a puzzle game. It's a good time waster. It looks good. It has good audio, and it's based off of a Valve game, and Valve games are great. And Portal was a great game, except Portal was really short. The first Portal, it was really short. But this game, with how bad I am at it, I bet it'd take me more time to beat this game than the original Portal, because I felt like I was better at Portal on the actual Valve game Portal than this. I feel like it'd take me longer to beat this just because I don't know what it is, but I for whatever reason understood it better in Valve's game. In this game, I mean, I'm not the best at Flash games, and like I said, I'm not the best at puzzle games. The whole time I'm just like, oh, what do I do? So, that's really all I have to say about Portal, the Flash version. Overall rating is going to be a good one. It's going to be a 9.6. Very good game. I like that it's based off of a Valve game, because I love Valve. I like how challenging the game is. I like how it sort of praises, like it does justice to the actual Valve game. I mean, it's just a Flash game. What could you expect? That's what you think going into it, but then you start playing it and you realize it's actually a very good game, very well made, and I have to give the creators some credit for that. So anyways, Portal the Flash version, giving it a 9.6. Great Flash game. I will see you guys next time.